Fantasy TV shows can enchant us with rich worlds and unforgettable characters, but one bad storyline can cast a long shadow. Some shows took bold risks that didn't land, steering the narrative off course and leaving fans disillusioned. These missteps didn't always destroy the entire series, but they left a mark too deep to ignore. Whether it was a late series twist that shattered the show's legacy or an early fumble that doomed it from the start, these moments reshaped everything. Today we are diving into 10 fantasy TV shows that never bounced back from an awful storyline. Spoiler warning ahead. And hey, before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a deep dive into your favorite or most frustrating shows.
Yeah, and we drive each other crazy.
Starting off the list at number 10 is The Vampire Diaries. This fan-favorite show gave us drama, romance, and supernatural twists, but things started falling apart in the later seasons. The biggest turning point came when Elena left the show after Nina Dobrev's exit. But the cracks showed earlier, especially with the sire bond between Elena and Damon. What began as a fun, intense love story turned confusing when magic made Elena's feelings unclear. Her transformation into a vampire was bold, but the sire bond changed her character so much that it lost the heart of the series fans once loved.
I didn't think.
It's okay to love them both. I did.
Coming in at number 8 is Once Upon a Time, a show that started with magic and mystery but lost its spark over time. Season 1 was clever and fresh, filled with classic fairy tale twists, but by Season 4, things changed. The introduction of Anna and Elsa from Frozen felt forced, like the show was trying too hard to stay popular. Instead of focusing on timeless stories, it began repeating old plots and characters' arcs. The magic started fading, and what once felt exciting turned predictable. Once Upon a Time slowly drifted away from the charm that made fans fall in love.
When they bring winter early to the town of Storybrooke.
Oh, that's a new one.
Next on the list at number 7 is Lost, a show that started strong with mystery, survival, and deep character stories. But as the seasons went on, the plot took some wild turns. To keep things exciting, the writers added twists like time travel, but that's when things got messy. The rules weren't clear, and the story became confusing. What started as a grounded mystery turned into something that felt completely different. The magic of Lost faded with each season, and by the end, many fans were left frustrated. The confusing finale only made it worse, leaving the show with a mixed legacy.
My main concern is keeping us alive.
At number 6, we got True Blood, a show that once had the perfect mix of mystery, romance, and supernatural drama. In the early seasons, the balance between humans and vampires made the story exciting. But after Season 3, everything started to change. When Suki was revealed to be Fae, the show shifted direction. Suddenly, almost every character had some kind of supernatural power. The mystery was gone, and the story became too crowded with magical twists. What made True Blood special started to fade, and the more answers we got, the less fun it was to watch. At number 5, we got Miss the Magicians, a show that brought magic, mystery, and deep emotions to the screen. Season 3, with the quest for the 7 keys, was the high point. Smart, exciting, and full of heart. But everything changed after Quentin's death at the end of Season 4. He was more than just a main character. He was the heart of the story. Without him, the show felt different. The connection between characters shifted, and the magic didn't feel the same. Season 5 tried to move on, but it couldn't fully recover. Sadly, the season became the show's last chapter.
Quests are not a solo walk. Gather round.
For keys. Whatever the keys unlock will restore magic.
fired me up.
At number 4 is Riverdale, a show that started with quirky mystery but took a wild turn when it fully embraced fantasy. The introduction of magic, multiple dimensions, and time travel felt like too much for the show to handle. While Riverdale was always known for its strange twists, Season 5's parallel universe hinted at the change to come. By Season 6, magic and witchcraft were front and center, shifting the show into a completely different genre. The fantasy elements, though fun at first, ended up being too much, changing the show in a way that couldn't keep the magic alive.
Spirits, reveal my...
Coming in at number 3 is The Flash, a show that had a strong start with a loyal fan base and amazing source material. The first 2 seasons were packed with tight stories and clear rules about Barry's powers and the villains. But when Barry messed with time to save his mom, the whole show changed. The Flashpoint timeline introduced time travel, which created problems for the story, especially in Season 3. As the show continued, the multiverse and overlapping timelines became too complicated to manage, and the story started losing its focus. What was once fresh and exciting became too much for the show to handle.
Already screwing with you and everyone you love, and pretty soon it's gonna take me right down along with you.
Holding the number 2 spot is Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, a show that promised an exciting mix of teen drama, supernatural elements, and horror. The first season had the perfect balance, with Sabrina torn between her witch side and her desire for a normal life. But by the end of Season 1, Sabrina fully embraced the dark side, and that's when things started to slip. The Queen of Hell storyline and her troubled relationship with Nick felt more confusing than interesting. The show struggled to keep the human side of Sabrina's life relevant, and after that, it became harder to care about the story. Finally, at number 1, we have The Umbrella Academy. The final season of the show had big challenges, and it wasn't entirely the writer's fault. With only 6 episodes, there wasn't enough time to wrap up all the storylines or give fans a satisfying ending. One of the biggest missteps was the strange relationship between Five and Leela. It felt forced and uncomfortable, especially since it came out of nowhere. The odd plotline highlighted the bigger issues with Season 4. Everything felt rushed, underdeveloped, and off in tone. The final season cemented the series' problems and left fans disappointed with the conclusion.
Yeah, and we drive each other crazy.
That wraps up our list of TV shows that struggled to bounce back after their ways, while others just couldn't recover after key changes. What do you think about our list today? Which TV show did you love? And which one disappointed you? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the CineWizard for more exciting videos like this. Hit the bell icon to turn on notifications so you never miss our latest uploads.